This is the homestead of four-star General George S. Patton, Jr. of World War II fame. It later became the home of his son, Major General George S. Patton of the Korean and Vietnam Wars. Today, the home, located in Hamilton, Massachusetts, is open to celebrate Military Service Day. This event celebrates military service in many forms and eras, and includes military reenactors, enthusiasts, and veterans sharing war history knowledge and artifacts from early America until today.
We're going to be having our opening ceremony in 5 minutes with the American Legion Band from Waltham and the A.P. Gardner Post Firing Squad from Hamilton. And they're going to be starting in 5 minutes. We welcome everyone. Come on up behind the house. The Patton family archives are open for tours on a first-come, first-served basis. We encourage you to get in there early because they're going to fill up fast.
Freeze it. Huh.
Ready? Aim! Fire! Aim! Fire! Aim! Fire!
an adorable little boy, one of Joanne's grand. So this is the Hall of Portraits, if I'll call it, being used now. Joanne, after she gifted to the town, took a lot of her furniture with her. But when you go into the archives, everything has been left the way it was. So you will see it just the way it was when the Pattons lived here. This is Beatrice Eyre Patton, whom you just heard me talk about. She was quite an amazing horsewoman, and she also wrote a couple of novels, and she wrote a lot of music and was quite a talented pianist, apparently.
The trophy room in the Patton Homestead, which is home to a lot of memorabilia from World War II General Patton and from Major General Patton during his time in Vietnam, although he also served in Korea as well and was also stationed in Germany. You see the last uniform he wore as a Major General, his dress uniform, is here in the corner. There are a lot of helmets from the Major General going back to his early days, and also World War II General Patton days at West Point. You'll also see in the corner the jacket worn by Major General Patton when he was injured by shrapnel and received the Purple Heart. Now we're in the office that was put together by World War II General Patton and his wife Beatrice for their retirement home. Unfortunately, as we all know, World War II General Patton was never able to return home. The coat you see in the corner, the camel hair coat, was worn by General Patton in World War II and is seen in many historic photographs. And now we enter the archives room, which is under the auspices of archivist Carol Morey. She works with many interns from Gordon College. The archives are open by appointment only for scholars.
No, well, but that's another story. The codes to build.
This is one of my favorite pictures. I think it really shows very nicely the general with President Roosevelt.
The home that would become the Patton Homestead was built in 1786, and due to the surrounding lush meadows was named Green Meadows. In 1928, the siblings of Beatrice Eyre Patton surprised Beatrice and her husband, General George S. Patton, Jr., with the purchase of the Green Meadows property. The Pattons and their 4 children enjoyed Green Meadows as their home base, while the family was still traveling and residing elsewhere due to military commitments of General Patton. They planned to return to Green Meadows right after the end of World War II, but General Patton's unfortunate Jeep accident, which caused his death, prevented that. One of the highlights of the morning was the landing of the state police helicopter at the Patton Homestead. I found this scene somewhat bizarre. A Prussian soldier from the Franco-Prussian War walking alongside a Union soldier of the U.S. Civil War.
You come and eat?
Joanne Holbrook Patton gifted the Patton homestead to the town of Hamilton. This 2012 gift comprised 27 acres of land bordering the Ipswich River and included the family home built in 1786 that had been in the Patton family since 1928. The Patton homestead is a history of having been the home of two famous American generals and of Joanne Holbrook Patton, who has a national reputation as a champion of community service. Joanne Patton is the widow of Major General George S. Patton IV, daughter of celebrated World War II Brigadier General William Ames Holbrook, Jr., and daughter-in-law of General George Smith Patton, Jr.
NBA soldier. He also threw
Oh, it goes in the front here. There's just one loaded in there. Pull the trigger.
Yep.
Plus the tanks and armor vehicles.
How many members of the East German Army or police force, whatever you want to call them, actually made it over the wall?
I have no idea.
No idea?
Yeah, I couldn't tell you.
More than
that.
you would believe.
Quite a few, yeah.
Quite a
They
few.
had tunnels. They had quite an elaborate system there. People like.
Well, not just the people, the guards.
Yeah.
They went over too.
Yeah, they did. Yeah, as I understood, they did. Yeah.
I'm glad that wall is over.
Yep. Oh, definitely. A little chapter in history.
Yep.
Sure.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
They didn't build a separate vehicle.
One of the great things about Hamilton's Military Service Day is letting attendees get a ride in a World War II tank. Ordnance in warfare is an important part of the total effort. So, of course, Military Service Day is proud to show off a really big gun.
Over on the left, where there are some folks already now. We need to be outside of the staked area.
And who's your adversary? Right?
This reenactor likes to play the role of a high-ranking German general. I met him before in the annual Battle for the Airfield reenactment in Stowe, Massachusetts.